Hi, Jenny.
Hi,
Welcome. So glad you're here.
me too. I love yin.
Yeah, it's such a good practice.
It is. I
I don't
need
know
it.
if you saw, I posted earlier, a couple of pillows are helpful, but not necessary.
Okay, yeah, I've got some blankets, pillows, whatever.
Yep,
I'll make it work.
perfect. Is that your puppy?
Yeah, that's two of my puppies. There's one here, and one there.
Mine's on the recliner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Well,
mine likes the mat, and we'll move them.
whatever. They'll
Yeah.
probably snuggle in. We don't move a whole lot in yin, as I'm sure you know, so
Hmm.
it's all
Hi,
good.
buddy. Oh, Hutch didn't come down.
I'm so excited. So excited.
Me too.
How's the weather there? Are you in Ohio?
Yeah, I'm in Toledo. It's supposed to start something soon. Like we've
Mhm.
had like wind advisories, and they said perhaps a tornado, but I haven't seen anything yet. I think we're gonna get some heavy rain, maybe a little hail, but
Yeah.
I'm in the basement, so I told the kids if it looks rough, come down here.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
We have had rain all afternoon and it was like 90s. I'm in central Wisconsin. And it was like 90s Sunday and yesterday and then today it's like in the 60s and so it feels so cold and it's been raining all day.
Where are you?
Central Wisconsin.
Oh.
Yeah. But we lived in Maumee for 7 years. We lived in Ohio for 12 years, but my husband and I are from Wisconsin. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, I miss it there.
Do you?
I do. We have a lot, I have a lot of friends there. We made a lot of really good friends there, and so I miss them. And I miss being in like a little bit bigger area. Where we live is pretty small. There's big places that are not that far away, but hey,
Oh.
Denise. So I do miss that, but
Yeah.
hey, Denise. Hi, Diane. Welcome.
She looks frozen.
Couple
Here.
of pillows are helpful today, but
Pillows.
not necessary. And we'll be just laying down basically the whole class. So get ready for some fun and excitement. All right, it is 4:30, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna plug in a microphone that I'm wearing because I think it'll help me be more easily heard and it'll also save me from having to talk really loud. Could you could you guys hear me with the microphone plugged in? I don't know if anyone indicated it. You could? Okay, I'm gonna plug it back in. Let me know if you can still hear me.
I cannot hear you.
Okay, good to know. So no microphone. That's fine. I'll give you a little primer on yin. Yin is a really quiet, very easy, not easy in like it's always like really easy to stay, but easy in terms of not a lot of movement. And we typically lay down on the mat and stay there. So very easy in that regard practice. What we're working on is lengthening connective tissue. So when you think about the tissue that connects bone to bone, muscle to bone, and then fascia that runs all throughout your body, by creating an increased range of motion through your connective tissue, you create an increased range of motion throughout your whole entire body. So we'll be holding poses for about 5 minutes each. So we stay in each pose for a long time. Of course, if you need to back out, feel free to back out. If you're ever experiencing a sensation that is like painful, like sharp shooting, stabbing, or tingling, back off. But if you're feeling something that feels like transformation, go ahead and try to stay in it for the full hold. So welcome, Erin. We're gonna start on our backs. I have a couple of pillows on my mat. You can grab a couple of pillows, but they're not necessary. They can help bring the mat up to meet you. We'll just get started on our backs. I'm gonna put my knees on my pillow and then close your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth, sigh it out. Breathe in. Open mouth, sigh out. One more big full inhale. Open your mouth, let it all go. And then let your breath settle into its natural rhythm. So you don't have to change your breath, you don't have to fix your breath. You can just let it flow in and out through your nose. You can rest your hands on your belly to track your breath, or you can rest your arms at your sides. And then take your attention, your awareness into your feet. Notice the sensations in the soles of your feet, in your toes, tops of your feet and ankles. And relax. Relax your whole foot, both feet. Next, travel your awareness up to your calves and shins. Notice if you're holding any tightness or tension in your lower legs. And if so, relax the muscles in your lower legs. And then travel your attention up to your thighs, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, even up into your glutes, your hips, and your low belly. Notice if you're clenching, tightening, holding on to any muscle tension in your upper legs and hips. And if you are, let it go. So the reason we kind of start with this full body scan of letting go of muscle tension is because when we let our muscles do the work in this practice, it actually takes the work out of the connective tissue. So if your muscles are doing the work, your ligaments, tendons, and fascia don't get the same benefits as they do when you keep your muscles super duper relaxed. Next, bring your awareness up to your belly. I don't know about you guys, but I've been conditioned to always like keep my belly tight, to hold it in, to look thinner or stronger or whatever society tells me I'm supposed to look like. But in this practice, we just get to let our belly soften. It doesn't matter if it sticks out. Doesn't matter how it looks. It's really freeing to just let the belly be soft. And when your belly's soft like this, it lets your breath flow even deeper down into your diaphragm. Make space to slow the breath. Next, travel your awareness to your back. Notice if you're holding any tension through your low back, your mid back, your upper back up into your shoulders. And relax all of the muscles along your backside body. Travel your attention to your arms, your upper arms, biceps and triceps. Pass your elbows into your forearms, into your hands. If your hands are resting at your sides, notice that your fingers curl gently in towards your palms. Next, take your awareness up into your neck, the front side of your neck, the back side of your neck, and relax all of the muscles in your neck. And then from there, notice how it naturally makes your jaw soften, your teeth fall away from each other. Tongue rests naturally in your mouth. Maybe your lips part. And then your cheeks soften. Relax the space between your eyebrows and your forehead. Now bring your awareness to your whole body. Experience your entire body as completely relaxed on the mat. And when we do move into a pose, all you have to do is get there with as few movements as possible, as little effort as possible. On an exhale, bring your right knee up into your chest. You can catch it with your hands and kind of pull it in. And then drop your right knee across your body towards your left side for a supine twist. So right knee just falls heavy over to the side. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe it doesn't. Either way, it's just fine. Work to keep both shoulders down. And by work to keep both shoulders down, I mean just relax your upper body and let gravity pull you down towards your mat. And then notice where this twist invites you to tense up, tighten up in your lower body. I always have to consciously relax my straight leg. This yin practice is all about slowing way, way down. It's all about releasing the effort of life. Because you don't have to try to let gravity pull on you. It just does it on its own. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to make the pose be a certain way or make your body be a certain way. Yin practice is all about surrender. With the stillness of body, sometimes what happens is that the mind starts to race. So if you catch yourself being carried away by thoughts or your to-do list or, you know, what you're up to this weekend or whatever might be pulling on your attention, bring your awareness, your focus back to your breath. So notice your breath move in and move out. And anchor into the sensations in your body. So for lots of people, a yin practice produces kind of a big sensation of transformation. So for example, you might be feeling a strong pulling sensation through your right hip or your back. That's the sensation of transformation. You can anchor into that sensation to keep you grounded and present. Keep breathing deep. Letting air flow all the way into your belly. Let your belly press out, expand. And gently release, fall in with every exhale. On your inhale, bring your right leg back through center. Send it long to meet your left and just pause on your back for a moment. Bring your attention to the sensations of your body returning to neutral. So just like there's a sensation that's present in the pose, there's a sensation that's present in the absence of the pose. And then on an exhale, bring your left knee in. You can hug it in just for a brief moment. And then drop your left leg over to the right. Let your shoulders fall towards the mat. Don't worry if your left knee touches the floor or whatever surface you're on. Give yourself over to gravity. Let your breath flow in and flow out. Often as you need to, pull your awareness, your attention away from your thoughts. And put it on your breath and on the sensations of transformation in your body. You may notice that one side feels different than the other. Maybe it pulls in a different spot, or there are more or less intense sensations. And that's okay. Each of us is built not quite perfectly symmetrically. We all have different muscle utilization patterns for different sides of the body. So don't worry if they're not equal. Consider that maybe they're not meant to be equal. Couple more big breaths. Make your way back to center. Send your left leg long. Notice the absence of the pose, the sensations present in the absence of the pose on this side. And inhale, take a full body stretch. Reach your arms, your toes. And then exhale, roll to your left side. Rest your head on your left bicep. Right hand on the floor in front of you. Just pause here in the fetal position. In yin, we do everything slow. We're going to take our time, pause, and check in with every different sensation along the way. Press the palm of your right hand into your mat to walk your body up and come onto your seat. Legs straight out in front of you, but relaxed. So feet can maybe fall slightly open if that's what's natural for you. Knees are slightly bent or just soft. Notice that I'm not really worried about my posture. You don't have to sit up tall. You don't have to pull your belly in. You don't have to do any of that crap. Just go ahead and round your spine forward for a seated forward fold. Here's another spot where your pillows might really come in handy. If you're super tight, you can stack your pillows up, kind of catch you as you fall forward. Let your chin drop to your chest. Let your shoulders curve inward, fall forward and round in. If you don't need your pillows, don't worry about it. You can leave them set to the side. If you're tempted to grab your legs or grab the mat to force this forward fold, turn your palms up and rest them down either on your shins or on your mat. Pose is so good for lengthening out the posterior chain, the back side of your body. So all the way from your hamstrings, up your glutes to your back, your low back, your mid back, and even your upper back and traps in the back of your neck. All get lengthened. If you want to increase the amount of sensation you're feeling, you can interlace your hands at the back of your head, drop your elbows forward, and let the weight of your arms pull your chin closer to your chest and the crown of your head closer to your knees. Keep breathing deep, deep and slow. Keep keying in, tuning into the sensations you're experiencing in each pose. Go ahead, release your hands from the back of your head and use your hands on your legs to walk yourself up to a seat. Take your legs out wide to a straddle. Again, toes can fall out or in. They don't have to point straight up. Don't worry about flexing your feet. Don't worry about posture or keeping a long spine. Just go ahead and round down towards center. Pillows are great here if you want something to catch you, or if having something to catch you makes the pose more accessible to you, use them. If you don't have them handy or this feels fine, don't worry about it. You can just let your head hang heavy. Every time we come into a new pose, you may want to take a quick body scan and notice if you're tightening or tensing up your muscles anywhere and let them go so that you can continue to get into your connective tissue. And as soon as you notice your thoughts are wandering, thinking about what's next or what you haven't accomplished yet today, or what chores you're going to dole out to your kids or whatever might be crossing your mind right now, come back to your breath and the sensations in your body. Once again, if you want more sensation, you have the option to clasp your hands at the back of your head and pull the crown of your head closer to the floor and your chin closer to your chest. Release your hands if you've got them back there. Use the palms of your hands to walk yourself back up. And then you may want to use your hands to kind of help you pull your legs in. And then roll onto your belly. Just lay down on your belly, rest a cheek, however's comfortable. Once again, notice the sensations present in the absence of the pose. As your spine returns to a neutral position. Oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all can hear my dog snoring, but she's very relaxed right now. So anyways, notice the sensation as your spine returns to a neutral position. And it's all the connective tissue along your spine, the ligaments that connect bone to bone, the tendons that connect muscle to bone, the web of fascia that runs over all of the surfaces in your body. It like runs in between the muscle groups even to let your muscles glide past one another. All of that returns to neutral. Our next pose, we're going to take space pose. So you want to bring your forearms out in front of shoulder distance apart. Your palms can rest down or you can turn them up, depending on how grippy you are, how tense you are. And then let your torso, like your chest, kind of drop in. Your shoulder girdle, all of the tendons and the ligaments that connect your arm bones into your shoulder are here to act as kind of a hammock or a hammock, however y'all pronounce it, so they act as a hammock for your chest. And let your chin drop forward. In this pose, I always have to remember to unclench my butt. So I'll remind you to unclench your butt. Relax your quads, muscles along the front side of your thigh. If you want more sensation, if you want to take your back bend a little deeper, place your hands on the front corners of your mat so they're a little wider than shoulder width, and you'll want to turn them palms down, and then straighten your elbows for seal pose. This pose puts a lot of compression into your low back, so if this feels bad, if it feels tight, or sharp, shooting, stabbing, or tingling, don't do it. Back out. But if it feels just like some compression, like a more sensation of transformation, get curious about what's available to you by staying in it. And then once again, unclench your butt. On your exhale, come all the way back down to your cheek, all the way down onto your belly. Bring your attention to the absence of sensation, or the absence of the pose, the sensation of the absence of the pose. There you go. Notice, especially your breath with your belly down. I love to feel how my breath makes my belly press against the mat. And then it lifts up and off when I breathe out. Bring your right arm straight out to a T. Plant your left hand underneath your left shoulder and use your left hand to push you so that you rock towards your right arm. So your right arm will stay straight out. And this is opening up the whole front side of your right shoulder. If you want more sensation, you can bring your left arm behind you. If you try on the more sensation option and you don't like it, bring your left arm back in front of you. This one is pretty intense. So if you're feeling a really deep sensation or even an uncomfortable sensation, that's normal, not unexpected. Use it to anchor you, to keep you in this moment, not thinking about your workday or what's happening in the world around us or like what you have to rush off to next. Use the strong sensations to keep you grounded and present, breath to breath, moment to moment. Thank you. I don't like it. Can you do somewhere else? Please. Keep breathing. Take one more big inhale. And then on your exhale, very gently make your way back onto your belly. Rest your opposite cheek. Come back into your breath. Bring your left arm out to a T. Plant your right hand underneath your right shoulder and rock onto your left side. You are welcome to keep your right hand in front of you or reach it behind you. breathing. Keep dialing into the sensation of transformation that you're experiencing. I know that this one's intense. What I like about this particular pose is that it counteracts what we do all day long. We all sit at our computers, we all sit at our desks or in our cars or over our phones. We tend to round inward. And this pose opens up the front side body. So it counteracts all of the rounding inward. It opens up the chest, it opens up your shoulders so that it becomes easier and more natural to sit tall with your shoulders back and your collarbones lifted. So you look younger, number one. Who doesn't like to look younger? And number two, you look more confident because you're holding yourself up. On your exhale, roll back to your belly. Let the front side of your left shoulder return to neutral. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And then make your way to your back. Just flip over if you can. And bring the soles of your feet together so they look like butterfly pose, but you're laying all the way down on your back. Supta Baddha Konasana. That's just the Sanskrit name for this pose. It means reclined bound angle. Your feet are together. Your legs make some different angles to your torso and to one another. If this pose is a lot on your inner thighs, go ahead and place your pillows underneath your knees for a little extra support. Your last pose before Shavasana, so continue to keep your attention, your awareness on your breath, on the sensations you're experiencing. Give yourself permission to let go of whatever you don't need in this moment. So whatever isn't serving your practice, whatever isn't serving your highest good, your highest intention for showing up today, give yourself permission to set it aside. If it's really important, it'll still be there waiting for you to pick up when we're complete. If you want a little extra support in keeping your awareness on the present moment, bring your hands to your belly. So you have a little extra sensation of your breath moving. And once again, let gravity just have you. There's nothing to force, nothing to fix about the pose or your body or your practice. You're exactly where you need to be, and you're perfect exactly as you are. And your practice is perfect exactly as it is. On your next exhale, extend your feet to the corners of your mat. Let your arms rest open at your side. And settle in for your final resting pose, Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it all the way out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and your ankles. Take a full body stretch. And then rock onto your left side. And pause. And then press yourself up to your seat. Bring your hands together at heart center. Take this moment to honor yourself for making time to do not a lot, for taking time to have quiet and peace and some ease in your day. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. thumb knuckles to forehead. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys so very much. It was amazing to get to share this hour with you. I so appreciate it, and I can't wait for next week. Yeah. The people I can see look blissed out, so that's kind of nice. I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. How to sign